Savage, coming at y'all once again. Super close to Mardi Gras, so I figured we'd do something with some Mardi Gras colors, okay? Literally 3-color paint on this one, okay? I made a purple by combining Prussian blue, red, and crimson, and then I got some green and yellow back here. Kind of doing a little easy thing, a little bit of water, big old tree, a couple clouds, maybe make like a little design on one of the clouds. We'll see. Let's knock it out real quick. First up, ain't no love without no glove. How you doing? Boom. Kind of wanted to do a easier painting. That way I can kind of talk a little more. Not necessarily try to tell you how to do a painting or anything like that. That's pretty simple, man. All I'm doing is taking a little bit of that white. Just gonna have my light source right in the middle right here. I'm just gonna add the white and we'll see what happens whenever we go. Like I say, obviously it's already kind of here, but it's gonna just kind of brighten that. So, like I said, the light source is gonna be dead in the middle, so I'm just gonna go into that. Just let that white, make that color come out. See the get heavy duty with that 1-inch. Those crisscross strokes. And light, and just work it out. Like all the colors come to life a little bit. This side, so nice. Pretty. Painting like this, you're gonna get dirty real fast. So you make sure you get your odorless paint that I got inside this bucket right here. So as you see me reaching down, that's all I'm doing. Just kind of cleaning that off. Wipe that down. It's gonna go right into that light. Go into that light. Just work it out. Go right in. And work it out. Like that. I don't want to blend too much, so it's just going to look kind of messy. Alright, I got that going. I'm going to retire that brush. Let's go in here and just kind of get these brush marks off. Kind of like that. Nice. I like that. Pretty cool. Now, get some magic going. Let's go, since we got this green color and everything right here, let's just go into, we're going to go into a pure yellow, okay? Start right in the corner of the brush. Just like so. Draw some designs in the sky right here. I'm going to just kind of make some beady looking things, no pun intended. So right here, just kind of squiggle. Go back into it. Work it. We're going to be blending most of this anyway, so it's not really necessary to, you know, have a strong proper. Going to that one dirty, that one's clean. Just gonna blend. Now, in the spirit of Mardi Gras, let's try to do something kind of cool, if I can make it work. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw, basically do like a little mask in the sky, and then kind of fade it in. So, eyeballs, and just like that, just like so, just coming straight across. Alright, you got that in the sky. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna kind of fluff all that. I don't want this to be like distinct. I just kind of want a little bit of an impression of it. So I'm just going to hypnotize it a little bit. Straight up like that, kind of across. That's just to kind of give it a little different look. Like I said, it's not too strong, not too soft. Looking at it straight up, it doesn't seem like it. Looking into the camera, I can kind of see that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of highlight this a little bit. Just gonna kind of do some clouds. Screw this side, just like that. A little bit, a little side to side. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Check. Hypnotize it once again. Go straight across it. Like I said, this is gonna be more like a decorative piece than anything else, man. It's not gonna be crazy painting or anything like that. I'm going to my knife. Make us a nice big old tree, right? So, I think about where I want that. Off to the side, just like so. Using that dark purple color that I used before. So where the bottom is. Just kind of find that there. A little stump thing. To the side. Dump it into the water. Get that little lean look. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little simple painting like this. That way, like I said, it's kind of BS a little bit. Kind of give y'all some origins on my name and everything like that. The whole Savage Ross thing. For those that don't know, I've been doing mixed martial arts for about 15, 16 years now. Started when I was 17. And my nickname when I started to fight was Young Savage, because I used to listen to a lot of Joey Diaz, and every other sentence he'd come out of his mouth was savage, dog, all these things like that. So of course, young and impressionable. I'd say these things all the time. So some of my friends would always kind of mess around and be like, "Oh, savage, it's savage," you know what I mean? So it kind of stuck. So that's to turn into Young Savage. I've been training for quite a while, man. And fought all over the place. I think it's a little run at it. Injuries, old age, being ugly, you know, all these things kind of play a factor. Let me just run put some dark. Real simple, pretty man. Just soft like that. I'll highlight this just a little bit on the bottoms. You don't want to go too crazy with this. Just no touch. Just soft touch. And of course, Bluey's in the background. You know how we do. I don't like this little section right here, so too dark. Got a clean brush, man. So let's just clean this one off real quick. So I want to try to do one that's not as long. That's what she said. Hey. But yeah, the whole reason I started training and fighting and all that stuff, you know, played football for many years, and of course I was always a small guy. And once I got done playing football, obviously there was no college sports or anything like that for me, because I'm 5'6", barely 160 pounds. What the hell am I gonna do with that? You know what I mean? So I had a buddy of mine, used to watch a lot of UFC and stuff like that. He would tell me all the time about it, man. And he actually told me about the gym that I train at now. At the time, it was called the Fight House. I mean, it was exactly that, man. A bunch of guys, you know, tough guys, quote unquote. They come in and just try to beat up everybody, you know. Everybody with the necks chuckling down. Just add some green on top of that right there, just to kind of add some depth to it. It's starting out pretty cool, man. Put some of that green on the bottom like that. I do want to add some of that barkiness that I kind of known for doing with these trees and stuff. So I don't like painting hyperrealism, so it doesn't matter, right? Just touching. But yeah, so as I was saying, did a lot of training for a long time. So then when I started this painting gig, kind of just came out of nowhere, man. The gym that I say the gym, the building that we're at currently, we were in a much smaller area, and it was getting to the point where we needed to change. You know, we were outgrowing where we were at. You know, good problem to have. But anyway, ironically enough, I was painting the walls at the new building. Me and Joe, shout out to to Joe Kong, Mr. Junior Double Cheeseburger Whopper Hands himself. But now we had my grandma was actually in the hospital at the exact same time that we were getting the new building all set up and everything. And she ended up passing. And one of the things that I used to always do when I was younger, my grandma would watch us, and so we watch a lot of PBS. So it was the shows a lot of times that I'd watch was that old Frenchman guy that cooked. Kind of found out he wasn't even Cajun. And then on top of that, of course, Bob Ross, you know. And of course, I always watch Bob Ross. I watch a lot of Bob Ross before bed and stuff like that. It's calming, you know. And so I'd always joke with my wife and say, "Man, that's a bucket list thing, man. I'm gonna paint one day, you know." Which my wife's a fantastic painter. She does acrylics, man. She paints dogs. You wouldn't believe, man. She is so goddamn good. And I'd watch her, and you know, of course, my smart ass self, I would try and be like, you know, what if you blend like this? Of course, acrylics and oils, two different things, you know. But so, like I say, so after my grandma passed, it was kind of one of those things where I was like, you know what, at the time they had some things going on in my personal life that I don't need to get into, but kind of had like a calling in a way. Where I was like, man, I want to do this, you know, I want to paint, you know, I just want to try it, you know. So my grandma passed around my birthday, so I kind of figured on my birthday my wife would get that, but she didn't. But ended up getting it. Ended up getting for Father's Day, and once that happened, it kind of hit the ground running, man. I did my first painting, and I showed my wife, and I was like, man, is this good? You know, because hell, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be kind of junky, you know. And she was like, wow, this is really good, really, really good. I was like, oh, ain't no way. And she's like, I promise. I was like, you like it? And she's like, yeah, I like it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I started crying on the spot. I was like, really? I was so happy, you know. All I'm doing is just adding water. Very simple. Just take your knife, load it, and just touch that aside. But, so started painting. So obviously, what's the first thing everybody's gonna say at the gym? Oh, I'm Bob Ross, Bob Ross. Nah, man. I'm Savage Ross. You heard me? So boom, there we go. We got the name. Been a crazy 6, 7, 8 months, however long it's been. A lot more people were into this than I thought, man. When I first started painting, And almost immediately, man, people like, I don't know whether it was like tire or what, man, but they were like, oh man, I want to paint me something, you know. But then it's like, you know, well, how much I owe you? Oh, hell, I don't know, man. I'm not a painter, you know. I still don't really consider myself to be a painter, man. I'm just goofing off having fun with this, man. This is just fun. This is fun, you know. And then it turned into, you know, around Halloween, I had a couple good friends of mine who was like, ah, bro, you need to dress like Bob Ross and do a painting, which I might one day, just for shiggles. But damn, this came out pretty goddamn good, man. I thought it was gonna be a little F around picture, but it came out all right. Shit, I'm kind of happy with that. Maybe a little darker on the top, but shit, not bad at this at all. Pretty good. Just add a little bit of color on the top. A slight touch. But yeah, I've done about maybe 60, 70 paintings at this point. The thing I'm learning the most, if you try to force these things, it's never gonna work out for you, bro. It's really not. It's so true, man. If you're not having fun, you're not doing what you want to do, this don't work. None of this works, man. Like I said, I had this in my head at work, actually, man. I wanted to try to do this. Try to add some beads. I might have to put some thinner on that. Drop it to the thinner. Thin paint always sticks to a thick paint. I don't have no medium on this, so we're just gonna touch. Again, man, I kind of like this. I thought this was gonna be more of me just kind of talking and nothing else, but shit, I think we kind of got something here, buddy. But yeah, oh man, I really like this. That's the thing I really like about painting, man. It's like I still like surprise myself when I do stuff, and that's gonna sound cocky and all that. And you know what? Eat it. I don't care. But it's true, man. Like sometimes I do something like, shit, I really did that. Yeah, Chloe, tell him. But as far as the YouTube channel thing and all that, I did some Facebook videos one time because people kind of wanted to see how I do this, and again, it was all accidental. I did a painting, called it 2 pennies. Shout out to my brother and my cousin Matt for that. Y'all understand why that's called that. And man, I sold that paint before the painting dried. And my buddy Ryan was joking. He was like, "Come on, man, I got some beer I want to drink while watching this." So I was like, "Well, we make some YouTube videos, and you know, people like it, cool. If not, cool too." You know. I know for certain. I got a couple of friends of mine, man. They watch every single one. You know, Nick, I know he's watching. Spanky, I know you watching, boy. Katie, I know she watches a lot of these. You know, a lot of everybody from the gym mostly. You know, even like my friends like Dave and Ronnie. You know, they support us, man. It's so cool. Almost done with this one. I think I want to just kind of do one more trick, and if it works, cool. If not, we'll blend it out. Little bit of white, just feather it. So I'm gonna just feather off to the back end. Well, it didn't really work out like I wanted to, but it still looks good. I'll kind of blend that in a little bit more. Oh yeah. Y'all get to see me mess up. I want to tell everybody how I mess up in these paintings. And they're like, nah, ain't no way. I'm telling you. You make mistakes, man. There's a little spot right here. All I'm going to do is put it, scrape it off. And you're just going to go back in with a paintbrush and blend it. I got some friends on Facebook, man, like Steven and a bunch of others, always commenting on my stuff. Like send messages, kind of like, man, you know, this painting was cool. Next time, try this. You know, I just want to like it like that. I'm gonna leave it. Put a little bit of white highlight just cause. Well, it's gonna be a quick and easy, nice little painting, man. One kind of touch on it, slightest touch. Just let that kind of blend in. Like I say, people that are watching these, I thank y'all. You know, what do you need? Like I said, a lot of times I'm just doing these real quick. You know, just kind of messing around a lot of times. Like I said, I kind of figure it's kind of like a, almost like a podcast type thing, I guess. Me talking and stuff. Make all these colors kind of combine a little bit. Just want a little bit of sheen. So crazy, man. Like, been at the gym for so long, got to a point where, you know, all the newer guys and stuff like that are coming through, and they don't even know, like, you know, that I used to fight and do all the things and stuff. So every now and again I'll spar or something. Like, what the hell? You know, kind of. Then you kind of got to explain it. Like, nah, man, look, you know, I used to do this, blah blah blah, you know, whatever. I say it's so cool, man. The growth of the gym and everything else, man. Everything just seems to be working right now, man. It's awesome. The biggest problem I have with painting is knowing when to stop, especially when I'm doing like an original idea thing like this, you know. But like I said, I think we're gonna call that good right there, man. Put a little Siggy on it, and that's gonna be a whole thing. Like I said, barely at 22 minutes. Like I said, just a little 8x10. Doing it. What is it, vertical? Verticals up and down. Not landscape, but vertical. Do the signature once again. Savage. I don't want to. No, I never want to put Ross real big across there because, you know, obviously that ain't my name. I'm Savage. Always been, always gonna be. But what I do, haha. The big S right there. I put a small one right next to it. The O and the R. Pay my homage to the Mardi Gras, but at the same time keep it savage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching this one, man. Like I said, quick and easy. Happy Mardi Gras if you celebrate that thing. Like I say, those that don't know me, I'm from Louisiana, so this time of the year is kind of big for people with this kind of stuff. So that's why I got the beads hanging off the tree. The primary colors, got the little mask in the background. That's kind of going to be an Easter egg if you don't know what you're looking for. But other than that, man, like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, follow me on Facebook, Sean Mahfouz. Good luck trying to spell that. I spell Sean S-E-A-N, Mahfouz, M-A-H-F-O-U-Z. Okay? Other than that, we knocked it out. We'll get up out of here. Until next time.